Chapter 1251. At this time, the insults upstairs had escalated. The middle-aged woman scolded angrily, "Why did I give birth to a money-losing woman like you? I worked so hard to support you to study and go to college. You haven't made money for your family for 2 years, so you rushed to give birth to others. My child, I knew you were such an unconscionable thing. When you were born, you should have been thrown away." The young woman cried and said, "Mom, I go to college and rely on student loans. I still repay the loan. At that time, you didn't want me to go to college. You wanted me to marry as soon as I was 18. Said that the earlier a girl marries, the more valuable it is. I tried my best to get admitted to the university. You still didn't let me go to school. You almost tore up my admission letter and threatened me that if I went to university, you wouldn't pay me a cent for living expenses. These things have you forgotten? Now you say you worked so hard to provide me for college. Have you provided me a penny?" The middle-aged woman scolded angrily, "The lady gave birth to you to be the greatest favor to you. You don't know how to be grateful, and you're still clamoring with me here, turning you back." The young woman cried and said, "I don't want to yell at you, I just want to keep you calm. The 4 years I was in college were not easy. All my living expenses had to rely on me to work and make money. But I am a girl who is not in good health and often gets sick. The little money earned by working is not enough. In school, if it weren't for Jane, who had been helping me take care of me, I might not have been able to graduate from college at all. I might have starved to death. Jane knew about my family situation at that time, but he never disliked me, so as long as he is willing to marry, I am willing to marry, even if there is no gift of a penny. I am still willing to marry." The middle-aged man scolded, "You bastard, do you think the bride price is for you to decide? Do you think the bride price is for you? The bride price is for your brother to buy a house. Your brother will marry a wife and give birth. My child, this money will depend on the inheritance of our family. If you don't have a penny and you just marry like this, wouldn't you want to drive your mother and me to death?" The young girl stubbornly said, "No matter what, I will marry Jane today, even if I take a taxi to Orris Hill to marry him, or even walk to marry him, I will marry." There was a crisp sound. The middle-aged man scolded angrily, "You're a shameless loser. You patted your butt and left, leaving our family of 3 here. We are just in a 30-year-old house. Your brother married a wife and had children?" When Emma heard that upstairs, she immediately pulled Alex and said, "Let's go over quickly." Originally, Emma felt that it was indeed inappropriate for this family of 4 to argue about themselves as an outsider at home, and now it is somewhat embarrassing to go upstairs. But when she heard the hand slap upstairs, she didn't care about it. The couple rushed to the 8th floor, and Emma immediately slapped the door of 801. After a while, a wicked young man opened the door and looked at Emma and Alex vigilantly. "Who are you looking for?" Emma said, "Are you Tyson?" "I'm Emma, your sister's high school classmate. Do you remember me?" Upon hearing this, the ailing young man immediately said in surprise, "Oh, it's Emma. Of course I remember you. Emma, I haven't seen you in a few years, you are more beautiful than before." Alex saw that this kid saw his wife's eyes full of scorching heat, and he was a little dissatisfied. He asked Emma, "Wife, who is this little brother?" Emma introduced, "This is Tyson, the brother of my high school classmate Alicia."